you come to Kenya, you're not coming to Kenya alone, you're coming to East Africa.
Kenya and India have warm and cordial bilateral relations that predates independence and goes back to historical times. The two countries have been trading and also having higher socio-economic exchanges that have given meaning to socio-economic relations. Indians here, very many of them, third, fourth generation, they are doing business, they are doing manufacturing, they are in retail. So we have a very strong relationship with India. And as a ministry, we have what we call the Joint Trade Committee, where we are engaging. We recently held the 10th session, where we discussed ways of
all the manufacturers, but we are here to support, we are here to encourage, and we are not just encourage them, we handhold, we facilitate, and we are there for them for each and every steps where they required. So this is how we provide services to them.
I have to establish my manufacturing unit in Kenya. So we have planned for the manufacturing in Kenya.
Send some SMSs to the BNI of Kenya and to the executive director. Try to bring them to this expo. Yesterday was even more, I'm very much grateful to Jiten Bhai to bring up Vimal Shah, the influential persons from KM. Those persons has given us the idea how we can trade here.
So introducing the concept, we're educating people. So it's the penetration of the mind share we were looking at, and I think to a certain extent we have achieved that.
It's my first time in Kenya in my whole life, and it's a very good experience. The people are so good in Kenya.
Kenya imports nearly $2.12 billion of goods from India, primarily driven around pharmaceuticals, automotive and automotive parts, machinery, electronics, iron and steel, textiles and apparel, pulses, paper, chemicals, rubber, and the cosmetic industry. There is a need.
So I think Kenya is a great gateway for Indian businessmen to start expanding the scope of products and services into the rest of Africa. Okay. I also believe Kenya has got an infrastructure that's amazing. The geographical location is great, and from here you could export to the other parts of East Africa quite easily. Yeah. There is also great fiscal and fiduciary policy. This policy allows free movement of money between the trading entity and the distributors and the customers. So all these are favorable reasons why any Indian businessman should be thinking of Kenya as its first step.
You can also start import house and import anything and supply anywhere in Africa sitting in Kenya. You can also do the manufacturing hub because Kenya is relying on 85% of import. So there is a big scope of doing any business in Kenya.
We have also engaged their Indian counterparts who are Kenyans and have invested here to give them that confidence. It's doable.
Our local peoples, they are very supportive, very cooperative with us, and those who are giving us as executives, they were also supporting us. If we need anything, they were also guiding us. Sir, you can do this, like you can do this. They are very cooperative and very helpful.
We'll give you the power at the competitive rates. We'll give you security. We'll give you incentives. What else do you require? And I would like to thank Mr. Jiten Shah to bring the people from India, investors from India, third exhibition. We congratulate you and we salute you and we will support you.
Asante Kenya.